What is going on, guys? Today we have got mid Rijkaard. So in the other icon SBC today, we've got the mid Rijkaard that is a centre-back or CDM. Let's again have a brief look at the SBC and what you've got to give up to get this guy done. Again, I don't think he was that expensive. I completely brushed over what his SBC looked like. We have got 6 requirements, 2 of them being the bronze and silver. We then have an 83 with a team of the week requirement. We have an 84 with another team of the week, an 85 and an 86 again with a team of the week. And I'm thinking, okay, both of them about 270 in Nedved and Rijkaard. Why is this one more expensive? And there is that beautiful word that everybody has now learned to love on New Gen, and that is lengthy. He does start off as a centre-back. I personally think in terms of centre-backs we have and what sort of price, CDM would be absolutely perfect for him. We can whack the shadow on him, get him the 86 pace, 95 defending. We've already got some decent stats throughout that we'll have a look at. 6'2", medium. He's got that weak foot as well, and we have no traits, unfortunately. But with the stats, the pace is going to be nice with a shadow. A little bit of shot power, nothing too crazy. Kind of wanting more on the defense anyway. He's got great short and long pass. Everything else is kind of okay enough. Dribbling wise, the balance is a little bit on the lower side, which may kind of hinder him to maybe be more of a centre-back, but we'll see how that works. I think the main thing is that lengthy meta will always do us justice. Great composure, great ball control. The defending, like I say, goes up to 95, which is absolutely crazy. Great amount of strength, and stamina's up there. So let's jump into Rijkaard. See, is he worth the SBC? Right then, straight into him. Let's have a look and see, is this balance going to be enough? I feel like the lengthy meta is always going to be fantastic for any sort of player. How on earth he's managed to find himself all the way through, nearly getting a goal. Most definitely not expecting any sort of attacking from him. He most definitely is a DM. I feel like the pace is good, and it's definitely better than obviously most, but we want him as that defensive unit. Into Rijkaard, what can we find from him? Now, I had too much defensive duties to do, so we're very low on expectation for him, but we'll see. Good little turn from him into Barkley's feet. Again, he's going to spin around. He's going to look for him again if he could. Good tackle from him. Little spin as well. Finds himself in. Oh, I did bottle that, didn't I? He's going to win the ball back as well. Like I say, I think in terms of DM, I just feel like that is going to be the better position at the moment. We'll have a look at kind of lengthy DMs just to see who his competition kind of would be over in terms of price, because I just feel like in terms of a kind of icon, as a centre-back he'll be nice, but I just feel like as a DM he's got more chance of being in your team. Oh, and he's only gone and done it himself. Rijkaard with the goal from outside of the box. Like I say, he's got a little bit of shot power and long shots, but nothing to say that he should be scoring goals heavily. He's going to look on that interception. Little shimmy away. I like it. Passes it. Solid absolute work. We are kind of using him in comparison to the likes of Kessie and Tushimeni at the moment. Both, again, lengthy, either straight off the bat or with a chem style. So, again, he's got heavy competition there. So far, he's doing well. I definitely can see maybe a little bit of stiffness coming out, especially when you kind of make them little movements that slow the play down that bit more. I do feel like that could be a little bit of a negative if we were to go against somebody of the top sort of level. Rijkaard, the pace is lovely. The pace on that lengthy is fantastic. Nobody is breaking away from him, which again is the perfect thing. You can always use a DM as we saw there. We don't even have to engage our centre-backs if you have the CDM that can do pretty much most of the work for you. That again is the absolute dream. We've got the counter-attack. Barkley's on the run. He's gone for the chip, and it's a great save from the keeper. And I think maybe this guy has now had enough. Into Rijkaard, looking for some options if we can. He's stepped off him, which is nice. Gives Rijkaard that little bit of look. He just wants to kind of go nothing too crazy with the passing. We've got to go back on the defensive duties now after an interception. And again, he's got a good amount of long and short, which should lead him nicely. Rijkaard pinging it forward. He is just that central man that can do absolute wonders to get that ball forward. You can see there, it just offers us that nice little cushion, especially with the DMs. It's going to be interesting to see where he kind of ranks in kind of money or coins to cost ratio, basically. Rijkaard again picking the ball up. Just a little bit of a run. We can see Barkley wants it. Lenfi to Lenfi. Look at this. It's just stupid how this works. Into a bit of Rijkaard. He's going to go for the Trivela himself. Donnarumma gumming off the ground. That's beautiful. Keep him. But most definitely, it puts a good amount. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, he's got to try the Trivela from there. It's poor, but we got to try it. He's won it back. Maybe we got some like a power shot from there. That would have been really nice. As Kessie does manage to win it back. I don't know what he can do. We've got support in Rijkaard and the right mid. Good interception from Rijkaard. Plays it nice and simple. Wins it back. That's what we need. So going into Rijkaard's overall review then. So he's 88 rated. He is a mid. He has got other versions, obviously an 86 CDM from the start, which I believe, can it be a centre-back? That is going to be the question. He can be. So he's a centre-back / CDM from his base. That's coming in at 85,000 coins. We will give that one a go at some point. So definitely stay tuned for that. If you want to subscribe, get the noties on and you'll be notified for that one. But we have got the mid. So he's a little bit better than his base at the moment, his base. So the mid has 8 more pace, 6 shooting, 2 passing, 3 dribbling, 2 defending, and 4 physical. So he's coming in at 255. So obviously, out of the two, he is the better one. In terms of the mid to the prime, just so you know, he's lost 1 pace, 3 on the shooting, 4 on the passing, and 2 on dribbling, defending, and physical. So again, that one's going to be slightly better than this one. I do think with the lengthy attribute on him, that is what really makes the money for me. I think centre-back, he definitely could do a job, but if you've got Virgil, Rudiger, Militao, Alaba, going forward, Koulibaly, they're all lengthy, they're all quick, they're all strong, they're going to do the job. In terms of what we've got in a DM, I feel like that this is definitely what Rijkaard can offer for us. He's going to give us that little bit extra going forward, as well as then in that kind of centre mid role. And not only that, we've got the Trivela with him, which is always perfect. He's got that 4-star weak foot, and I think he just offers you a good balance going through the defense all the way through to the attack. Obviously, with the pace increase with the shadow, the lengthy is great to have at the start. I think that is going to be the big factors to why this card's not dropped down in price. If you needed an architect or something, I feel like the pace might be a little bit of a factor. But with the shadow straight on him, getting up to 86 pace with a DM, absolutely brilliant. He gets the free chem regardless, gets a nice defending amount. His interceptions are nice. The standing tackles are good. I think a solid CDM all the way through. If I was looking at potential kind of DMs already in that lengthy meta, then we would be looking potentially, as obviously Kessie and Tchouaméni are both 2 very, very top end ones, but again, one to watch, which you're going to have to purchase. And then with Kessie, I think he was the SBC, so that is absolutely long gone. In terms of others, for the same sort of price, if we're looking at DMs, so we're looking at around about the 250 mark for him. Underneath him is Ballack with the lengthy. Again, fantastic stuff. Little bit less on the pace, though. We then have Steven Gerrard, Gattuso, Sissoko as a very, very nice rule breakers. And then we go again into Gattuso. We look at Xabi Alonso, Kessie, Fofana. Fofana, a brand new one from out of positions that looks really nice in DM as well. So there is definitely options out there. Even just going for an informed Casemiro. Maybe doesn't have necessarily the greatest pace, but with the shadow plus then the lengthy meta, you're absolutely well away compared to some people, especially if you've only got explosive or control midfielders. Unfortunately, it still matters all the way through. So in terms of this player, very happy with everything from him. He's got a great weak foot. SBC's coming in at about the same sort of price, give or take a few kind of thousand from obviously his card on the market. I can't really ask for more, to be honest. Overall wise, I'd be looking at a solid, I'd say 8.5 to 9 out of 10 in terms of DM, especially with how the game is at the moment. He is just the perfect meta CDM that you can whack in, and especially if you can get him grinded for pretty much nothing. Again, a no-brainer in terms of your team. So let me know down below your DMs. Check out the videos on the left-hand side. Make sure you do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.